about Eric and his pants all for like the next hour.
All right. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Shake and Bake podcast. We got Nick
Yep.
and Travers.
Yo.
He was busy today, so we'll roll without him. I forgot the clear voice.
Yeah. Well, next time.
It's sitting right next to you,
right
too.
next to you.
Literally not even a foot.
Nope, not even. Like,
Within arm's distance.
yeah, within arm's distance. Like,
of your forearm.
Yeah. If you don't know how the show works out, everybody here who shows up brings out a topic. We talk about it. It's that simple. If you watch the Game Over Greggy show, I'm ripping that off directly. I know. Don't have to remind me.
Yeah. Did someone actually remind you?
No.
Oh.
No, we don't have viewers yet, Travers.
Hey, we have like 12.
We
Maybe.
actually for our stuff, we actually got a decent number on the weekly check early this week. I think we got like 4.
Then again,
For the
we
week-
tagged Kanye like 80 times. You're
Is that-
welcome.
You tagged it Kanye.
Yes, of course I did. I tagged like so much extra crap. So let's kick it off.
Oh, me this week?
Yeah.
I got a bit of a heavy.
Yeah, this is heavy.
Oh boy, yeah. Actually, yeah. You didn't even tell me yours this week. All right. So real simple. No prep needed like mine last week. What's something you guys are really into? Show, movie, game, book, whatever, food, even that you think other people really need to start getting into.
Question for this. Is it like something that not many people know about that people need to start getting into, or something that you want to force all of your friends to get into? Even though it might
We'll
be
do
pretty
both.
popular.
We'll do both. Something.
Force your friends.
Yeah, force your friend specifically, like the contraption, chain, lock him to the chair, eyelids open, just go. Ugh. We'll do both. We'll do both.
Okay.
First, something not really well known.
All right.
You guys are into.
You first. Do you have anything?
Really?
Yeah. I'm trying to
Please,
think.
first.
Nothing. All right.
I'm trying to think still. So,
Because I just beat the DLC earlier today, Gravity Rush series.
As DLC.
Yeah. It had a side story for Raven, kind of in between Gravity Rush 1 and 2 earlier. Fucking love it. Yeah, I fucking love that game. They do traversing the open world amazingly. The combat is absolutely amazing. The games, even the old one on the Vita, is gorgeous. Characters are amazing. Language is a little interesting because it's a mix of French and Japanese. Yeah, it's a little weird, but it works. It's just 2 of my favorite games. One of my favorite game series ever. And that is definitely something I think people need to start getting into. Because I really want to see a 3rd. And God knows they set it up for a 3rd pretty well.
So we're doing force or want?
this is something you want.
Something-
This is lesser known that you
Okay.
want people.
It doesn't even have to be lesser known. Just something you guys are really into that you think more people should start watching or playing.
I know my easy answer of what like I want to get like literally all of my friends into, and I've started with Eric. Game of Thrones.
Ah, fuck you.
I mean that's the easy answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I started watching Game of Thrones when it did come
Yeah.
out. You just made
Now,
me do it again.
now I'm making you do it again.
I've yet to see a single thing about it.
Prepare yourself.
You shouldn't have said that.
You and Bar next.
I mean, I'd be down for it. I when it first came out, I didn't have HBO.
Yeah.
I think I still have your account on my PS4.
You might.
Unless you changed the password recently.
No.
No, it should still be there.
You might have to log in again.
No, that's true.
So, because you haven't logged in forever. But yeah, so like that's my easy answer for like something that's well known, but like I just don't want everybody to watch it.
Eric?
One book that I absolutely love, and I think it's actually getting a movie. It's called Gil's All Fright Diner, in which a werewolf and a vampire roll into pretty much a ghost town. But it's not a ghost town yet. It's still got population.
Now, you say werewolf and vampire.
Yeah.
So I have to ask, do you mean a ghost town or a like
Like,
deserted?
The town is almost deserted.
Okay.
Like, the town still got people, but it's just like dying.
Okay.
And they go to a diner, and everything goes wrong. Like, legitimately, it starts with their truck rolling through a desert. They arrive at a diner because one of them was hungry, and zombies appear.
Huh.
Okay.
It's a comedy. I want to say more. I actually wrote a review for it in a speech class. It was a short review. And legitimately, these people meet. This isn't much of a spoiler. It's just their quote-unquote backstory. The werewolf meets the vampire by accidentally wolfing out and then accidentally tearing into him. Where the werewolf, as he's scoping down these entrails, gets tapped on the shoulder and says, "Hey buddy, can you hand me my liver?"
All right.
And they're buddies now.
How I can get the accidental wolfing out. How do you accidentally tear into someone?
I think it was this is what I have to do in my life from now on. Just like tearing apart hikers and just eating them.
But
So he,
that's not accidentally.
All right, well,
That's
shut up.
Pretty knowingly
Just
and
leave the damn book.
willingly.
I think I own a copy of it.
But okay, I thought of another thing that's lesser known. The Mountain Blade series.
You mean Shitty Oblivion?
Not really.
Yeah, I haven't played it.
So you only really have to play Warband. But it's kind of like a choose your own adventure thing, and like you get to go and fight off in these great wars and kill people with war cleavers. It's always fun. But you get fucked hard if your horse dies.
Oh, that's just great.
Like, imagine if you're riding into battle. There's literally like no spoilers for this game, because it's like you choose your own like story for it.
Yeah.
So like you're riding your horse into battle, and you're swinging down, you're cutting people, and your horse dies as you're in the middle of 50 people.
You're surrendered. Goodbye.
Yeah.
You are fucked.
Yeah. It's great.
Oh, something that I've brought up and want and absolutely love. The bullshit Soul Reaver series. Fucking time.
That was
Paradox.
that's the Dragon Deck, isn't it?
No, that's
No,
Saga.
That's Saga.
Oh, that's
No,
Saga.
This is the game.
This is the game
Oh,
with
okay,
the
okay,
time
okay.
travel
Time
where
Time
you're-
travel and
Uh-huh.
okay, I know exactly what that is now.
Go back in time to kill yourself so that your dad can resurrect him to make you so you can go back in time.
to kill yourself,
Oh.
so your dad can resurrect him to kill you.
So you could kill your dad when everything magically falls into the right place.
Yeah.
Just play 1, 2, and like Legacy of Kain Defiance, and you're done. You're done.
Yep.
Kain is an asshole.
I can only imagine.
I'm trying to think of like a show that I could add on, but
That you want. Well, it's Steins Gate. Let me get that away from you.
well, no,
real quick.
Steins Gate's fairly popular now. It's
Still, like-
gotten a really good following recently. Sea Control. If I were to
Yeah,
do an
that-
anime, Sea Control definitely.
That is real good.
Yeah.
The ending.
Oh, yeah, that's why I want more people to get into it so we can get fucking season 2 and know what the fuck happened.
Fuck you. You'll never get season 2.
No, we're never gonna get a season 2. I don't. You know what? I honestly don't know if I would want it.
See, with Sea Control, it's kind of like, in my mind, like a Firefly sort of thing. Wasn't incredibly popular when it was coming out, but now
Still not really that popular.
it's kind of popular now.
Sea
It's
Control?
a lot.
It's-
Oh no, I'm
oh,
saying.
oh, yeah, Firefly.
Yeah,
Firefly.
Firefly.
Yeah.
I'm saying
I'm
Firefly.
saying I mean like Sea Control is like
Also,
not
what?
really.
Sea Control came out what?
2011. I want to say.
That was a lot longer than I thought.
I want to say 20. Let me look that up real quick.
Oh Jesus! I thought that was like. more
No,
recent.
Sea Control.
Was Sea Control and Steins Gate the same studio?
No.
Don't believe so. Let's see. When was the anime adaptation?
Yeah.
Yeah, April 15th to June 24th, 2011.
Huh.
Yeah. And Air Attack actually, it's Tatsunoko production for Sea Control.
I don't think Steins Gate was the same.
I don't want to say. I want to say it either. Let's see, Steins Gate.
Oh, come on, this could be annoying. Annoying the open bottle. Make annoying sound. I can't think of much other like things I want people to like get into. Like it used to be. I guess it'd be more board games.
Why the fuck
since
am
I
I-
try to bring so many people into game nights.
Yeah.
But like, everyone knows board games. Just everyone knows bad ones.
Yeah.
Like Monopoly.
Oh yeah.
Hey, remember we played Clue?
Never again, you bastard.
And now you people understand.
I.
Clue, worst game I ever played.
It was the
It
worst.
also didn't really help. None of you explained shit to me before we actually
It's
started
not
playing.
that hard a game though.
It isn't once I knew what the actual rules were, but they was like, here's a paper, here's some cards, play it. Like, what? Let's actually figure out what the fucking rules were. It wasn't that hard, no.
Clue.
Also, what the fuck? Fucking Steins Gate box sets don't tell me who fucking made the damn thing.
Yes or no? On Sunday though, when like we were driving home from Pittsburgh, like since like it was late, and I'm like I just need to keep talking, just like stay awake as I was driving. So I just asked Trish and Abby like, "What's your guys' favorite board game?"
Oh.
Abby said Monopoly,
Uh,
and then no, Abby said Sorry,
okay.
and then Trish said Monopoly. I'm like, huh. And they're like, "Oh, what's yours?" I'm like, "It's something you've never heard of."
Yeah.
Wait,
They're
what
like-
is it?
Raise your glasses.
Oh, really? Great. I do want to play that again.
Sounds
It was good.
I literally never heard of it.
It's about poisoning someone. It's about everyone passing around cups and you have someone you want to poison.
Yep.
But you don't really get to choose which cup they get. You get to nudge with.
Yeah, you gotta like kind of move it around.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's very
They're not the same.
That's him. All right.
No.
yeah.
Funimation, I mean, Steins Gate was White Fox.
White Fox.
White Fox, that's what it's at.
All right.
They look pretty same though. Now that you bring it
Yeah.
up, the style's very similar. Yeah, I mean that's all really big ones I can think of. I mean, there's probably some smaller shit.
Yeah.
I guess like Nier. Now that I've actually played a Nier game, I would actually really like to see a third one because Nier Automata's really fun. Get Tales of series I think deserves a bit more recognition than it gets.
I think it deserves a bit more flushing out than it does recognition. Like flushing out was not the right term to use. Connections. Like they're all. It makes sense that like they're all completely separate games of their own.
Okay, but stories need to overlap
Yeah.
a bit more. Okay. No, I'm perfectly fine with just them being similar in terms of like gameplay and everything. Just that way you're not limited
To
to just
canoning
like,
everything.
hey, all right, now we need to find a way to connect it to this story and
Yeah.
that story. Which up until Hyrule Historia is something I really liked about the Zelda series. I really think they never should have made an official timeline.
They never should have. They should have just said, "Hey, good luck." No,
They should like, hey, they're not connected. We're gonna draw references. They still could have had Skyward Sword be Skyward Sword and just not have the timeline to go with it.
You can see why though they made it because it's like.
Well, they made it because fans bitched about it for decades and like, all right, here I was like, no, this isn't right, we don't want this. I'm like, well, it's fucking what you asked for, you bastards.
Yep.
But that's a topic in and of itself.
Yep.
All right, so we're all done with that. Travers.
All right. So, on Sunday, I rewatched like the first episode of Power Rangers Time Force. And literally the entire conflict of that series could have been resolved if they would have put more than 4 teenagers with attitude guarding the most notorious criminal ever. So, What are other shows or movies or books where that could be applied?
Oh.
Like, where if people weren't idiots, there'd be none of these problems.
People weren't idiots.
Orange is the New Black. Like all the other Netflix shows, you are meant to binge them because it makes the characters seem a lot smarter because you don't have to think about their stupid actions. In Orange is the New Black, the main character, Piper, white bitch McGee, absolutely zero character to her. Everyone knows that. Creates a problem because she's in prison.
Mm-hmm.
She's in prison for, I think it was like laundering money. It was something so simple, so white collar. And she's in prison with actual criminals and people with violent crimes. And she's getting in their face about ramen, not joking, and payments for panty wearing. Once again, not joking, but now I'm realizing what I'm saying. I may have to explain more, don't I?
Holes.
Holes.
The
yes,
movie Holes.
Holes.
If what was it, Stanley Yelnats or something?
Yep, Stanley Yelnats. Stanley.
Stanley. If he didn't just fucking run and just drop the shoes right then and there, or just walked away, he's like, oh no, I've never seen it. Just could have drop the shoes and walked calmly away.
Why would you put on shoes that landed on you?
That's also. Did he put them on, or did he just start running with them?
I don't.
I believe
remember.
he did.
No, because Zero put
threw
him.
them off the
Zero
bridge.
had him on, threw him over. I think he just like caught him, and the cops just happened to see him with it.
Yeah, because only one pair of the red X's exist in the world.
Yeah.
And they wear sweet feet. Magically, has to happen to Stanley Yelnats.
Because of his family curse.
Thanks.
Because
Thanks.
His family curse.
great grandpa. But yeah, if you just went like, oh
Had no
shit,
good picture.
shoes aren't, and just walked away.
The shoes shouldn't even fit him.
No, they probably didn't. But
Yeah, they almost definitely didn't.
when you're desperate for shoes, you'll wear what you wear.
He wasn't desperate for shoes. He was desperate for clean-smelling shoes. Also, the secret...
Oh, no, I meant I thought we were talking about Zero.
Oh no, I was talking about Stanley.
Oh yeah.
Zero was desperate.
Also,
for shoes.
like, the entire plot of, like, Far Cry 4 have also been, like, resolved. And, like, Ubisoft even, like... No, that's not a Ubisoft game, is it?
Far Cry
Is it?
4?
Yeah, it is
Far Cry
Ubisoft.
Ubi?
Yeah. But, like, Ubisoft is even like, yeah, just sit here and do as you're told.
Boom. It's like literally that's a fucking ending.
I know.
Mhm.
That's
I
the
did it.
funniest thing. Still, but, like, things like that. There was one thing. I just can't remember what the fuck it was.
I think the other guys could have gone a lot smoother if Will Ferrell's character was a complete dumbass.
Well, yeah.
You mean Gator?
Gator.
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 Gator don't take no bitches. Oh, Gator.
That was such a strange thing to add.
It was strange but a glorious thing.
Glorious.
You're
yeah.
just like,
Gator.
what?
Faceback. The app he made. You take
Oh,
a picture of someone's face.
face.
It creates the image of the back of their head.
Yeah.
Which is actually brought up again. Because that's how they catch them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
That's so weird. The whole fucking thing.
it's also that's like, yeah.
But I do want to point out that mercy is not counted as stupidity.
Yeah,
We already
Because
talked
like,
about
yeah,
this.
mercy
yeah,
doesn't count.
mercy doesn't count because it's not stupidity.
I'm trying to just look at my DVD collection, see if I can think of anything.
Because you're just sitting there like, you know how you could like have a few.
Yeah,
but you
yeah. Like, I
can't-
know there's a few. I just can't think
Think
of
of
the
them.
names. The names just aren't coming to me.
Yeah. Shit.
I don't know. Maybe people weren't so greedy assholes. The Bloodborne and Dark Souls series would have been probably would have gone a little smoother in that world.
Oh, okay. So you're talking about in the world.
In the world, yeah.
Yeah. But that's just like, blood is addiction.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
But
like,
isn't
I don't know, Travis. I'm trying to think of something.
Yeah, I know.
I think it's something as we're only 20 minutes in.
We're only 20 minutes
We're
in.
only 20 minutes in.
Shit, we're gonna need a third topic.
Yeah, we are.
Shit, we
Yeah.
gotta start thinking of another topic that could
Wow.
let us keep going. Anyway, Ocarina of Time.
What?
Yeah, the stupidity is not absolutely killing everyone in Castletown. Or what's it called?
That was Castletown.
I
That's
was
done yet.
thinking just in terms of having Impa tell the king, "Hey,
yeah.
don't trust Ganondorf."
Yeah, how does Ganondorf?
Well, Impa, why do you say that? Your daughter told me from a dream.
No, but aren't they? She's from the same.
Yeah.
No, Impa's not Sheikah. Or Impa's
No.
Sheikah, but she's not Gerudo.
That's
Are
right.
not all Chica Gerudo?
No.
She could have lied as well and just been like,
Also, Ganondorf looks evil.
That's also
he looks
yeah.
hella
Oh yeah,
evil.
the kid
That'd
was
be
like, hmm.
Flowers wilt around him.
That'd be like if
Not gonna
Bowser
trust
walked.
this guy.
That'd be like if Bowser walked into like, fucking
A daycare.
yeah. They'd be like,
We don't kind of want you taking care of our kids.
leave.
But then he could sue for discrimination.
He looks evil. Okay, also, the Mario series, some anti-air guns.
That's also true.
Just some anti-air guns. Bowser comes with his flying shit. Boof. Boom.
I don't know. Maybe if
Piece to the
Peach
mushroom
had
cake.
more guards than just fucking toads with spears.
Maybe if she denied him the first time. She just flat out said no. Instead of, I'm currently dating Mario. Also, why did Bowser also kidnap like 7 other castles and toads?
You don't know.
Invading the kingdom.
Yeah, he's a
He-
warmonger. Also, another way Bowser could have won
And he had guns.
if he had guns.
If they made guns.
If he didn't have the chain chomps on chains.
Well, they do have guns. It's just strapped to boats. And
Fire heat-seeking missiles.
yeah.
Called Bill.
Oh yeah, Bullet Bill.
How do you think those are made?
Simple. You know how in the
First,
actual
at
story-
first, every boy in Bowser's Kingdom is named Bill, just in case they need to infuse a new soul.
All right then. That was way darker than I thought.
Ooh.
Oh, you know those aren't made naturally. You can't give
Why
something.
does
It could just
kill
be an
people
AI.
1-1-1?
Also, the fact that Mario killed so many toads.
Yeah, they're turned into blocks.
He didn't know. He was down in the
He
sewers.
probably did know.
He was down in the sewers all day.
He
He-
probably
he-
still knew.
I don't know. No one talks to him other than tell sorry, bitch ain't here.
Sorry, your princess is in another castle.
None of them ever say sorry. Peach isn't here. Oh, by the way,
She's
those
the 8th one.
well, by the way, those bricks are us.
Why didn't those toads get turned into bricks? The ones in the castle.
False sense of hope.
False sense of hope.
They got out of the way. They made their saving throws.
Also, if like
I was watching a lot of Critical Role yesterday.
EJ and I were throwing the foam dice at each other.
but why does what would like stop Mario from like straight up murdering Bowser?
The fact he's dumped him in lava several times, and
Yeah, but
just
he's never
gotten
put a
back.
gun to Bowser's head. Said,
they
think of the rabbits, Bowser, and then shot him in the back of the head.
I don't think Bowser is Lenny, but okay.
Bowser's not Lenny. Or
Just
is
while they're playing golf or something.
Mario just take the 9 iron to Bowser's skull. X gonna give it to you as playing in the background.
So you're saying that instead of... Then again, they do... Yeah. He could make it look like a bad accident in Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Oh no, Bowser's
Oh.
cart wasn't properly put together. The wheels gave out, the steering wheel just
Has a
flies
nuclear
off.
reactor on the bottom that's just set to explode. Bowser, listen.
Nuclear reactor, not even just a bomb.
No.
Not even just a bomb.
We are
A
destroying
nuclear
it.
reactor.
It's like, Bowser, listen. We're racing on Rainbow Road. We'll meet you there. Bowser rolls up. He's on Rainbow Road. Boof.
We kill two birds with one stone. We get rid of Bowser and that damn track.
So he blows up. Rainbow Road's a nuclear wasteland. Reforms.
Fuck. But now it's even more. Now it's even more hazardous because now it has hazard.
But also, fun headcanon. Anytime you see a shooting star, it's some poor bastard falling off of Rainbow Road.
I have never seen a shooting star.
Same.
I don't think I have.
Because of light pollution.
No, because I'm blind and I don't look at the stars.
That's also true.
But, yeah.
Wait for tomorrow night.
Hey.
I need to figure out how to do the long exposures on the camera.
Oh. I got a weird one. But Golden Time.
Yeah.
That's going back actually to the first one. Golden Time's another one I think people need to get into. If Linda just went like, hey, we were friends in high school even though you lost your memory.
Uh-huh.
So much shit would have been taken care of.
Uh-huh.
So much fucking shit.
But then
Or the dumbass thought of like, oh, there's a motorcycle coming at me on the bridge. Step to the side. That also would have taken care of shit pretty easily.
But then he wouldn't have almost had sex under a fake Eiffel Tower that hits her on the head?
I think so.
Yes!
We didn't get that far in. We never would have seen The Exorcist.
That show is ridiculous.
Oh, I
and
fucking love
great
it.
at the same time.
He never would have almost joined a cult.
Yeah. Well, he actually still might have almost joined a cult.
Maybe.
Yes.
The Tea Club?
Not the Tea Club, no. Oh, the Tea Club.
Was that Golden Time?
That
Yeah.
was Golden Time.
Okay.
Yeah, no, not the Tea Club.
They're monsters. They're
Oh,
demons. That show.
Pete, what's your topic?
Good contribution.
Food.
We've already
Oh,
covered
whenever
Pete.
Pete's on here, could you just have a puppet of him?
John?
We'd have to make a puppet Pete.
Oh. We'll just get a paper bag.
We're just gonna sock.
That's real loud.
Oh,
Paper
that's
bag,
also
yeah.
true.
We're gonna sock.
Okay, I'm done.
Alright. Eric, what's your topic?
We're 127 minutes in. I don't know how long this will take.
We'll think of a We'll think of a fourth topic.
Alright.
Or worst case scenario, we'll just shoot the shit.
Alright. So, this topic is actually from like years ago. When I was watching the Clone Wars TV show. There was a set of episodes that followed a clone regiment on a planet, and how the two Jedi they had leading them were pulled away, and they got a new general. Cool, whatever. I think this general's name was Wrath. I'm afraid of that. He's got like a really evil name. Now this problem pops up. The general is pretty much throwing bodies at the problem. Now, here's the real question. You have an army of clones.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Do you send them on suicide missions because they're clones?
Fuck.
Yep.
See,
And the reason I'm picking today is because Pete's not here. And he's tired of hearing me tell him he's wrong. He would throw bodies until there is no problem.
my thinking is though, like, even though they're clones, yes, and they can be replaced, it's not even like a moral question here of like, these are human lives. No, it's a fact of, I wouldn't send them on suicide missions. I'd like, you know how like the 501st worked?
Yes.
And like how like they had mutual respect for their general because their general, even though they were on some of the tougher missions,
Yes.
I'd run it like that.
The general threw them.
Don't throw them at the
Against-
body.
It was just a pile of bodies to get this one thing done. I mean, like, there's an episode where 2 regiments are given 2 different sets of armor to go kill each other. Yeah. The Clone Wars is a real fucked up show. Like, to the point where one of them gets killed, and Side A sees him under the helmet, and it has, like, a moral breakdown. Because he's been killing his quote-unquote clone brothers.
Yeah.
So would you throw bodies at the problem?
Surprise, motherfucker.
Eric, good pace.
What are you guys doing? This is all staying in. What are you guys doing here?
I think they knew we were recording. What? They broke into your house.
You should like lock your doors.
I'm going to start doing that now.
I was supposed to look at your desk.
So how are you?
I just recording a podcast. You know, nothing
Cool.
important.
This live?
No,
It is? Sweet.
We're recording right now.
live from New York.
It's how
That's
to
so
do that.
nice.
Oh.
So we stopped at Kohl's and bothered Hannah. Now we're here.
That's Eric, I think we found a way to pad out the episode a bit.
We 100% did.
Yeah.
We went to the Disney store and made a hat.
Rufus.
We have a picture of us with a Disney store employee. We got pretzels. Hung out with Devin for a bit. It's been an interesting day.
Oh, you guys saw Devin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. How's she? How's she?
She's good. She had to go to work, so she only hung out with us for like 10 minutes, but we did see her.
That's good.
Eric's
So-
a little
so
pumped
the
back there.
clothes.
So,
Okay, we're here.
so for the audio listeners, which is everyone,
Yeah.
Katie and Charlie just kind of broke into my house, ran down the steps, and just kind of interrupted this
I was
very.
trying so hard to be quiet when we like walked in here.
I thought like my dad or brother came home early for something.
So did I, and I'm like, what?
I was like,
Oh.
oh, okay, well.
Charlie, come here.
We got a lift.
Charlie,
here.
join the show.
We got a lift here. I want to point that out. We have no way of getting home.
Cool.
Walking.
You might be stuck with us right now.
All right,
We'll figure this out.
So, Charlie,
How are you?
how are you, Charlie?
Tell us about yourself.
What is it? What specifically?
Anything.
Anything you want.
My name's Charlie.
Just don't give out a location.
Yeah.
That'd be the only
Hard
thing.
location.
No specific locations.
I live in New. Oh wait.
The main point is we're like right in Philly. We're like right
Yeah,
outside.
they know we're in the Philly area.
Okay. Well, you know.
Charlie's a
I
cop.
don't know what to say.
He's only like a resident cop. Has arrested me twice so far.
I'm not a cop yet. Almost.
Arrested
cop
me
in
twice
training.
so far.
I just applied for the academy.
Only twice?
Only twice.
I
Well, he's
tased
only
you.
caught me twice.
That's also true.
I tased you in the balls. That was fun.
Yelling Pikachu.
I shot DJ with a spear in D&D.
Yep. Yep, that was fun.
Oh, that was fun.
So Charlie,
So,
we're
Eric,
going to talk about clothes for a minute.
Yeah, like we were in the middle of like
a,
a moral
a
problem.
very deep and dark moral problem.
What's your moral problem?
Okay, so you know how Star Wars there was the clone army?
Oh my god.
If you're in charge of the clone army, do you just throw bodies at a problem until it's done?
Depends what the problem is.
Like you have to take this bridge, let's say.
Yeah, like the bridge is the only way into. Let's say you're trying to get into fucking what is it called? Long Island, not Long Island.
Let's just say Manhattan.
Yeah,
Manhattan.
Well,
You're trying to get Manhattan. There's only one bridge in.
All the other bridges were destroyed.
The only the way in is through it. The options are either do it smart or use many clones and throw bodies until the problem is solved.
Do you have a boat?
Your boats could be shot
They're
down.
watching
Yeah.
the water.
Yeah, they're
Essentially,
watching
your
the-
only option is to throw this clone army of they're all clones down the bridge until you get through.
Or you could like try and outmaneuver your opponent. Like, what would you do?
I would probably throw a bunch of people through, like a bunch of kind of just.
So Charlie's okay
Because
with
they
murdering
can't-
hundreds of thousands of people.
I'm not sure I understand the question.
Well, this isn't real life.
Oh yeah.
So I
Hypothetically speaking.
How did we see how
mean, if
eyes
this
are real?
was real life,
Shut the-
I'd probably like.
All right, you know what? Let me see mine. It would kind of depend. if they're all just mindless, think nothing for themselves clones, what's the real
They
harm?
think for themselves.
Yeah.
If they're
They
thinking
all
for,
have
if they're thinking
individual
for them,
personalities.
Each
Wait,
individ-
hold on.
if they're
Charlie,
each-
do you know Star Wars stuff?
Kind of.
Okay.
yeah, if
I watched a few.
but if,
I was
if
just
I was gonna say
making
like
sure.
if they're just mindless, do what you say, think nothing for themselves, clothes, I
These
can
are not
press.
Mr. Meeseeks.
No.
Okay,
These are...
Wow, that didn't even sound
clones of the same people, but each different.
Each one has its
personalities.
own personality. Each one
Oh,
has its
then
own...
Each
then
one
no,
can
they're
do different
then they're just like
People.
so. Then they're just like people. Yeah, no.
Like they each get a name, they each get a rank, and a quote unquote family. They really don't have a family because they're clones, but.
Yeah.
If they're clones, fuck them. You can make more.
Alright, so let me try it again. Let's say there were 500,000 Erics.
No.
All with different names,
Good
all
lord.
with different, like.
just say people.
I'm using me.
He's using him as an
I'm
example
using
for,
me
like, each one.
Because each person is still a person. Are you still gonna throw 500,000 Erics at a problem?
Yes.
The answer
No.
is yes.
Yes.
Down
Yeah.
to one.
Yeah, they're calling me
I
either
wanna see
no, because
we find out
if there's
who's
more
the
than
real
one
person.
Eric,
I
either
wanna
they're
see
killing
500
themselves or you're
Erics
killing
yelling
them.
at each other about how to solve the problem, to the point where like
There will be no yelling. There will simply be 5,000 different 500,000 different ways of solving a problem.
The real
And they're
Eric-
each going to do it at the same time.
The
See,
real Eric would have.
they're all gonna be
thought.
very convoluted,
If
all
you-
like,
it's like-
out of the
Yeah.
way.
alright, now that question brought up something else. It's like, if there was, let's say, 500,000 of you, what would happen?
Wait, are we playing D&D right now? Or...
Oh my
Okay.
No. No, this is a podcast.
This is just
This is just
my
a podcast.
topic.
Yeah, this is just
Oh,
a
this is your
yeah.
topic. I was gonna say.
Honestly, if there was
God damn it.
500,000 of me,
What would happen?
do they all have? Is there 500,000 bank accounts as well?
No.
Damn.
No. It's just
'Cause
you
I'm-
as a person.
I was gonna say
Me.
pull all the money together.
Multiplied with variations.
Yeah.
I was gonna say pull all the money together, buy a place, just get a bunch of recording setups going, and have the weirdest YouTube channel ever.
I'm okay with that. I'm
My
okay
brother,
with
my
that.
brother,
Uh-huh.
my brother,
My brother.
Or me and me and me and me and me.
So,
and
Eric, you said, like, if
The
there was
Nick-
500,000 of you, what
me,
would
myself,
happen?
and I. The podcast.
Nice.
Every time it's 3 different
Mix.
names.
500,000 different Erics.
Yes.
would
They're all
have the
color-coded.
same idea. Fight. They would all either fight. They will all end up fighting something.
If there's 500,000 different Erics, I'm just out skis. That's the situation I'm not touching, like, at all. Like, end of story.
Like, as soon as one sees the other, they all know.
We gotta fight to the death.
Either I'm really bad at sex or I'm really bad at fighting. And they're all gonna figure it out.
I have a for real question. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Do they all have the same color hair as you right now?
Right now? If
No.
I get cloned right now, sure.
Okay.
They wouldn't. They'd have your natural hair
Yeah,
color.
they don't have a natural hair 'cause cloning and then the growing.
100,000 kitties would just sit down and cry together. Like, that's all they would do, was just cry.
Just watch
Aw.
Lion King drunk.
Oh my god.
It's so sad.
Charlie,
It
what would
was
happen with
sad.
500,000 yous?
I don't even
But
know
the-
what to do with
So
myself.
I'm assuming
Like,
this is not how
Charlie,
you expect
think
to
of the
be.
police force you could put together. You could be an army for cops.
I was real scared that, like, you guys were gonna think someone was trying to break into the house and, like, take the swords and, like, come upstairs and
Take
stab
the
us.
sword.
I was literally like, calm down. I do this with Peter all the time. Like, if Peter's listening right now, like, Peter knows that I just randomly show up at his house. I'm like, hey, how are you?
But, if there was 500,000 Traverses,
You take the.
Oh, no,
That
they,
would
they
be-
would all fight.
No.
They would
Here's
all
what
fight.
no, what would
You
happen
would take the
is
throne
They would all
and then
drink.
immediately start slicing each other's throats.
they'd realize, wait, there's so many of us. If we put all of our minds together, we can take the world
Very
and
easily.
then
Kill each other off.
kill each other off.
Yeah.
Once the power's been secured.
But now would you kill each other off down to one, or would you leave one in charge of each country?
There will be.
Are we gonna-
There's
Do
no
you want-
sharing
hold
the
on.
power when it comes
Do you want me to go
that.
into how I would run the world if I had control of it?
Kind of want to, yeah.
Okay. So, if I had
thought we had
complete
this
control
plan
of the world,
completely. Like, he's
Oh,
like, I got
oh!
you. Here's my plan.
If you knew some of the plans we came up with during lunch during senior year.
if I had complete control of the world, I'd make Europe into a mega city. All of Europe's a mega city.
Ew.
Like Judge Dredd Mega City 1.
Kind of.
Ah. A crime happens every like 12 seconds.
Obviously, there'd be a better police force than Judge Dredd.
of the 500,000 Charlies.
Yes. So the majority, like pretty much all of the like population will be centered in Europe. The Sahara Desert will become just a giant bunch of solar panels to make energy. The United States would just become our farms. And then Asia would be converted to the factories with the robot workforce.
Okay.
So where are the jobs going to be?
It'd be science jobs, it'd be medical jobs, it'd be
The arts.
the arts, it'd be your STEM jobs.
Alright.
Mostly white collar.
Alright.
And also because I'm in control of it all, I can separate the need of money from the need to live. So like I can give out housing, food, water, Wi-Fi, that, and they don't need money for that.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, no, that's the
That's a
important shit.
necessity.
That's
now.
the important shit.
That is.
But what about
a
like
necessity.
historical and like religious sites all over the world? They're just gonna be left untouched, or
Yeah.
No.
They're just
No.
left. If you want to go visit them, you can.
Party in Stonehenge?
Party in Stonehenge. We can't. We rule the world. Doesn't matter.
We can do. I can do whatever the fuck I want. And obviously, like I'd make it so that the people like me. There'd be a
Think-
senate that has only some power. Like their job is to come together and tell me what the people don't like, and then I fix it.
So what you're trying to say is benevolent dictator?
Yeah. Well, what happens when you die?
It would pass on
Travis
to
too
my
passes
son.
away.
Would it pass to your son or would it pass to one of your clones still living?
None of my clones would still be living.
But
Travers,
what if one of your
you
clones wins?
Name your son
Could.
Travers.
Well, Travis, could
Travis,
you
Travers.
clone yourself at a young age, and then cryo freeze yourself?
But then
See, oh, okay. Also, this is assuming I would die.
hold the phone.
They would all wake up cold.
Yes, they would,
Just
Charlie.
Just sit in a really cold shower.
But no, like this is assuming I would die.
Hey, they be awake.
Because I'd be making like a new like renaissance for technology. Therefore, I could make people immortal.
Are we assuming that every one of your clones thinks the exact same way you do? Or are they separate? Like, they have their own...
I'm assuming
Mindset.
each one has the same basic.
So let's say, like, one of your clones, after you guys all, like, get the Earth, right? Let's say one of your clones wins instead of you. You die. Would your clone just pass it off to another clone, or would they pass it off to his son?
He'd probably pass it off to his
But
son.
at that point,
Because if you
is
take
that
my
a clone or is that just Travers? Since there's no other copies.
exactly.
But then...
If you take my basic core instinct, like of my basic core values, and give it to each of the clones, sure they might come up with different ways of extracting it, but each one would think, okay, my legacy is important,
Okay.
and power to help others.
What if one of them's just a big hippie?
He
So-
would
Just like
Do you
die.
guys remember
The-
Spy Kids 3 with what's his name?
that's
It's like
exactly
eight
what I was.
different-
That's exactly what I was thinking of.
So it's like the
There's only-
hippie one.
There's only 4 of them.
It
You
doesn't
came up-
matter.
George.
No.
No.
Is that George Clooney?
No, that was
George
Sylvester
Stallone
Stallone.
is Sylvester
General-
Stallone is George Clooney. He's in that,
Yes.
right? Yes.
George
Yeah.
Clooney is the...
George Clooney is the president.
Yes.
Sylvester
Stallone
Stallone
is the
is
bad
pretending
guy.
to be the president.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Because
Sylvester
that scene where he,
Stallone was
melts
pretending to
away
be George Clooney.
into
Yes.
Sylvester Stallone's face.
Sounds like the Terminator.
Kind of.
A little bit.
So yeah,
Terminator with George Clooney as the Terminator?
I'm okay with that.
That'd be so sexy.
Eric.
I don't know how that would work.
I'm moister
How
than
was-
an oyster right now.
In other words, sploosh.
It's a good douche.
Hmm.
Well, you know what? Now that they came in after you, though, let's ask them the original 2 questions.
Yeah.
What are my one first? What is something, book, movie, show, food, whatever, that not really well known, or you can be well known if you want, that you guys think people should get into?
Mine would be Series of Unfortunate Events, but because the Netflix show just
Netflix
came
show.
out,
But the answer is Hamilton.
everyone knows about Hamilton.
I
Bitch.
know.
So because like the Netflix show just came out and because it's so good, I don't think I really need to touch that. Because like that was my answer for a long time, like that kind of question of what should I read? Go read that series. But everyone should read those books. They're great.
Mouse Guard.
hmm?
Mouse Guard.
Mouse Guard's great. Who wrote that? What was his name?
Alec?
No.
Oh, who wrote it?
it?
Something Pearson. I don't know.
Yeah. David Peterson.
David Peterson, yes.
It's like the series about these like mice who like protect this world. It's really great. Everyone should read it. If you guys want to borrow it, I have it. Alex read it in like a night, so he can attest it was good. Very high-toned racism in that book. Oh my god.
We don't need to get into the toads.
Well, that
'Cause
is
toads
9
are
or
like that.
10.
What, the amount of times she said this?
Yes.
I think we're up there in like 9, 10,
Hate you guys.
at least.
Charlie, what about you?
You said food.
Could be anything.
Could be anything people you want to get into.
I think like cooking.
You want people to get into cooking.
Getting-
Yeah, because
Okay.
food is a necessity, and I don't want to be eating the
there's-
same bland shit.
Still a ton of people that there's a ton of people that cook.
Uh-huh.
Well, yeah, that's your answer. That's fine.
Okay.
Can anyone here
begging.
cook? Real quick question.
Kind of.
I
Cook,
have.
like 3 things.
I know how to cook. I need to do it more
Get
often so
better
my
at it.
skills don't get rusty.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Same.
Charlie.
So yeah, but and then now the other one, what's a book, movie, TV show, whatever, where the plot could be solved if people weren't idiots?
A series.
No,
of
unfortunately, I don't know how to think that earlier.
That
yeah.
is
Yeah.
true.
If the adults
100%.
just listened to the kids, it'd be fine.
If
No,
people-
if it wasn't
yeah.
for the fucking banker.
If it wasn't for
If he
Poe,
just
100%.
left them alone or
100%.
died, I'm
Mr.
hoping
Poe is
dies.
awful. That's the whole point. He's like the worst.
Yeah,
Murphy
I don't know
doesn't
how we
count
didn't think about that.
stupidity. So Gollum is already out of the question.
Yeah, like not killing Gollum.
Okay.
Granted, if they didn't,
Kill
if they
Gollum.
weren't stupid enough to take Gollum with them, just kind of went like,
Yeah. fuck
"Oh, have
it.
you saved your ass? Bye."
Bye. Yeah.
He probably would have followed them.
Kowski.
He would have followed them anyway.
Didn't he? Didn't they tell him that, and they still just followed him? They still could have just like
Well, Gollum knows he has the ring, right?
got
Yeah.
away from
Yeah.
him or
So yeah, he's
something.
gonna follow him.
Yeah, but
He
he's
still could have gone like they still could have done a bit more effort to get away from him.
Debatable.
so how like I've always like heard it explained. It's like the ring's kind of like more or less calling to him a bit. It's like he can always kind of tell where it is.
Yeah, like it was. Always
Kind of like the race.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how I always thought it was.
It's
like,
he's not as strong,
But
but he can.
he can kind
If,
of.
if it's
feel
close,
it,
if it's
that
closer
change-
by, he knows.
That
where
it's
okay.
near him. Yeah.
So like that's why they couldn't ever like lose him, because also like he pretty much nearly breaks into the Shire at one point in like the books, but like he doesn't because
The
elves.
Oh.
No,
in the book.
the book. In the Lord of the Rings, he gets close to the edge of the Shires, gets pushed out because of the elves, gets kidnapped by.
When does that happen?
In the
It's-
book.
In
This-
the first one?
Yeah, it's like this explanation of like, it's after they meet Aragorn.
Oh, see,
It's-
I haven't
it's-
actually gotten down the books yet. I'm reading Fellowship right now.
Yeah, no, but it's like after they. It's
I never read the book. I
so
read the
much
Hobbit
of
when I was
it
little,
you
but,
don't ever remember, but you're just like I just remember this one thing. It's like, yeah, we tracked this creature from here to the border of the Shire where he was chased away by elves, and then he got kidnapped by the people in Mordor, then he escaped Mordor, and we tried to find him again, but we couldn't. So yeah.
Hmm.
Fun time.
Can I put Gollum back on the table? Can that count now?
As killing Gollum?
Can
Like-
that count as stupidity?
Meh.
But if
I
Gollum
think
didn't
mercy and
follow
stupidity
them,
are two different things, though.
but if
They showed
Gollum
mercy.
didn't follow them, Frodo, when he was just like standing there, not able to drop the ring,
He would
you
have
know.
just stood there for a long time.
just stood there.
Turned around and said no. The whole
Gollum-
situation again.
Yeah. Gollum attacking him,
kind of
destroyed
forces
the ring.
Solves
Yeah.
the problem.
Yeah.
God damn it.
so Gollum had to live. You can't get rid of Andy Serkis.
Get rid of Andy Serkis.
Gladly. Like, Planet of the Apes is amazing.
Those as well. It's like,
Oh yeah, we should. The monkeys. Hi, monkey.
I've never seen Planet of the Apes.
in simple terms, the first one was Dawn.
Dawn of the
Rise.
Planet of the
Rise. Rise was
Rise,
first.
Dawn, War.
If in Rise of the Planet of the Apes, when they had Caesar in a facility after he attacked someone, they would have just went bang.
Yeah, hyper intelligent monkey. Not fit to live.
Bang. Done. No movies. Everyone
Mhm.
lives.
Draco Malfoy gets fucked up though.
That is true.
Sharknado.
How would you solve that problem? I have never seen
They
those
solved it
movies.
with a bomb.
We can solve it by just having the movies not be made.
But then no, never mind. Mega Shark versus Mecha Shark.
Oh
already
my
existed.
god.
All right,
Mega, yeah, those were first.
Mega Shark versus Mega Shark.
for real. Any horror movie where there's a girl in it. because they are so sexist and they make
That's
all the
true.
girls so freaking stupid. Like,
Yeah.
oh, let me hide behind these chainsaws because
Doom.
this is a smart move.
If mankind wasn't dumb enough to try to tap into the powers of hell.
Okay, we're talking about Doom game because
Yeah,
the Doom,
Doom.
movie, it's a little different.
No. I've never actually seen the movie.
Don't. There's one good scene.
He
in it.
wasn't planning on it.
It's the last 15 minutes.
Okay. Man, if mankind went like, you know what we could do?
We could use hell.
Let's use
Star
hell as a
Wars.
power source.
Star Wars.
Star Wars. If the Empire wasn't stupid.
Trade negotiations.
Nothing to do with the prequels. No, I mean, like, sure, in Rogue One they kind of explain why it is, but even if, like, they had a second person, like, what if, hear me out, we put a kink in the exhaust port?
What?
So,
Yeah, if literally the exhaust
kick
port
shame.
went down to
I
the
would kick
left
shame all
and
I please.
even like 2 inches down and back.
I
They should
can't,
actually put a door on top of it.
I can't let Nick get away with being a furry. It's not allowed.
we haven't brought that up.
I'm sorry, what?
That has nothing to do with this.
We're
That's-
the
Absolutely nothing.
Because Travis is like, if they just put a kink in the exhaust thing, I was like, what? He said, don't kink shame. I said, I can't let Nick get away with being a furry.
except I'm not.
He's a
We're
communist.
not
Exactly
going
what
back to
furries
this.
are.
Please
We're
God,
not. No,
no.
please.
We're not going back to this.
I've never seen him in a furry costume.
Exactly.
You never will.
You never will.
Yeah.
Because he only does it at night.
Katie.
Katie,
How do you know
shut
this?
up.
Katie,
Katie,
you can
stop.
you can leave. You can leave.
Studio audience, shut up. You're fine.
You're fine.
Bye.
Yeah.
I invite you into my. I didn't even invite you into my home.
You
You
break
literally
into
just
his
come into
home,
my home.
and you
start
call
this
him a
shit.
The
furry.
entire way here, I was like freaking out in the car. Like, in a show, I'm like, oh my god, they're gonna like definitely hate us after this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're padding the runtime.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, officer. They surprised us. They jumped down the stairs and we just threw the
He jumped
swords.
and I just kind of slid.
We're 52 in, people.
We heard the door open. We grabbed the swords to defend ourselves. We saw a movement and we just threw
We
it.
just went for it.
Surprise.
Nick, the cops wouldn't find out. We'd have to hide the bodies. They'd just be missing.
Nah, cause like you, nah, cause
I feel like Charlie's
I've-
a higher priority because Charlie is a cop.
man.
I'm not a cop. Yeah.
Okay,
Cop to
Charlie,
be.
you're basically a cop.
Do you work in a police station?
See, not as a cop.
Do you work
You
there?
work in a police station.
Yes.
You're a
You're a
cop.
cop.
Nah.
The receptionist is also a cop.
The janitor is also
Also
a
a
cop.
cop. He's an undercover cop.
He's also a librarian.
The
Really?
library that's right next to the police station, because it's in the same building.
The librarians
is
are cops.
They're all cops. Everyone in that building? Cop.
Cop.
Everyone.
Everyone. Never try to rob a library.
But my dad would be looking at the mall.
Hold
right
on.
now.
Yes, Katie, you heard what I said.
My dad would be looking at the mall right now because that's where he thinks I can.
Is he trying to find you?
No,
He said
I'm just saying. Like,
if we go
Last
disappear.
known
because like I
Yes.
never told him we were coming here. I never even said we were going.
I
to
just
the
told my
house.
dad back later and I walked out.
Yeah.
My dad kind of can't.
Well, they would know to look for you here because they would have the information from Lyft.
It was off Charlie's phone, not mine.
Yeah.
So they would still see you get into a lift. They would be able to track that.
We'd have to buy another lift from his phone.
With my card.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And then like someone get in the car and drive there.
Exactly.
Had to not take the lift. Yeah.
Do look? No, they're driver's cars. They wouldn't have cameras. Never mind.
They might like they can have their
That could be how I'd get home. If we kill you, we can just use that lift to take me home and not have to worry about both an alibi and my ride.
Then they'd be looking in my town for me, but it'd be you, because it'd be at your house, and they'd be like, "Oh
But then
my
the
gosh,
problem
this
is, you're
it's
my
not
girl.
Charlie.
So if you
But they would
disappear,
question
I
it.
should
They would
be- I
question
should
the
be-
Lyft
have a
driver,
problem.
Yeah.
and they would know you weren't with him.
He would be suspect number one because if he got into the lift with Charlie and I, he's my boyfriend. He'd be suspect number one.
That's
Right.
why...
But how would he get in the car if you guys are? I love how we're going into detail
Oh
about
yeah,
this.
100%.
If you guys are dead, how would he get into the car with you guys?
Use his details. Use
Yeah.
his
But they would
phone.
question the Lyft driver. He would know.
If we got the same Lyft driver. Oh,
yeah,
you're
it's
questioning
still-
No,
numbers.
still
they were
be
questioning the
under
one
my
that
car.
took you home.
You're questioning numbers at this point, right?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. All
So
right.
then-
So,
That was just
Number one.
Weekend at
I'm
Bernie's,
gonna
you
listen to
two.
how this is seeming to be going.
Oh my god.
We have the lift pull up here.
Yes.
They get out of the car and they're murdered. Okay.
The
So,
Lyft driver drove away first.
Yeah, he did.
Then
He didn't
one
even see us
murder.
go in the house.
yeah, no,
He
I
just
know
left.
that. I figured that. But so, you guys get into the house, you get murdered. So, our alibi would be the podcast.
Yeah.
But they would hear me like gurgling.
Especially
like,
if you guys keep this.
Yeah,
Is this
Charlie,
what you keep talking about
we
killing
could cut all of this out.
Very
I'm not
easy.
going to.
No.
We're
Oh no,
already-
God no.
That's the need of this time.
Yeah, no.
Guys,
So-
if I'm missing tomorrow, look for Eric.
This we could cut out.
Yeah.
Also, this won't be up for like,
2 weeks.
2
Yeah.
weeks, I think.
yeah. So, there's that.
And then you guys. are just
You'd
being
already be
assholes.
missing for 2 weeks. At that
At
point.
that point, we're on milk cartons, Charlie.
Do people still do?
Yeah,
I was gonna.
yeah, they
they
do.
still do milk
Really?
cartons? Really?
I saw like.
I haven't seen an
I
actual
saw, like,
milk
an
carton.
almond
I've
soy,
I haven't seen.
I saw
milk
like a
carton
joke.
in Acme.
The last time
and
I
it
saw
was, like,
a
had a missing
carton
picture on it.
was when I was up visiting my grandma in upstate New York, and even then, I don't think I've ever seen a face on a milk carton.
I've seen faces on milk cartons. That sounds real depressing.
It does.
It is.
That sounded like I've seen some shit.
It's like, have you seen this cow?
But okay.
Have
I'm
you
still
seen
just
this?
like,
I'm sorry, what? Charlie?
Oh, can we real quick? Can we talk about the first joke in the Power Rangers movie?
I haven't
Oh
seen
my
it.
god.
The first fucking joke.
Charlie, do
It's
you
a-
want to see it?
we're just gonna talk about the first joke.
Yeah, it's the first fucking joke.
What's funny is I was like, we were about to leave calls. I was like, we could go see a movie. We could go see the Power Rangers movie.
I was like, I'm not really.
Oh no, you should. It's actually really good.
Is it?
It's
Yeah.
really
It
good.
was great.
But anyway, the first joke is, it's like, is the Red Ranger,
Yes.
right? Yeah,
Red
the Red
Ranger.
Ranger.
Friend.
Red Ranger and like
Red Ranger. His friends are tying a cow to the locker room of like of a rival school. And it's like, God, this cow's being so problematic. I wonder what's wrong. It's like, shouldn't be. I milked it earlier. It's like, you what? It's like, yeah, I milked her. It's like, it's a do. It's like, what do you mean it's a do? I milked her. Like, was there one udder? It's like, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of big. I had to use both
Both
hands.
hands. It was a dude. Wait.
He
Milked.
Yeah.
That was the
Charlie
first
died.
fucking
I kinda
joke
picked up
in
on
a
that.
Power
You did that in
Rangers
Charlie's
movie.
face. You didn't need to do that.
He
in
literally
Charlie's-
shook his hand in front of my face and then
Yeah.
in an
He did
obscene manner.
said
He
no.
did the obscene joke. I just sat there stunned, like, what?
Wow.
It was a pretty funny joke, but still for a Power Rangers movie.
The first joke.
Actually, I didn't realize until we actually went to see it that was PG-13. I thought it was just gonna be PG.
Let me tell you what the
I
first
thought it
real
was
joke
rated
was.
R when I first saw the trailer.
Mm-mm.
No, I don't think they could do.
See, also,
They-
Power Rangers.
just
No, there was that little. short
every
on
other
the
movie,
internet.
like when they're like
that was
showing.
fan
2
made.
years, yeah.
But I don't.
That was
don't-
fan made.
Fan made, yeah.
Fan made.
No, I know it's fan,
Fan
made,
made.
but I'm just.
But I don't
I
think
know
for
it
like
was-
a
Wasn't brought on.
actual theatrical release, they
Yeah.
could. At least not now. I say give a few more sequels, maybe.
well, they're
go into a
probably
few more
making
series.
5 more. So.
4 more.
5 more.
4 more.
Oh, really? Are they sticking
There
with
is
just
five.
Mighty Morphin, or are they
I
gonna
think
go
it's
to the
just
other
Mighty
ones?
I think
I
they're
have no
sticking with
clue.
fighting. Oh, I just said fighting.
I think it's just Mighty
I think they're
Morphin.
sticking with Mighty Morphin.
Because like they've started with that, so
There wouldn't be any point in just keeping it to read.
instead of like having to like
regulate.
reestablish
Establish.
characters every time.
That's true.
It wouldn't really make sense.
Also, like with, it's yeah,
Although I want a Forever Rev movie. Putting that out there now.
you're not gonna get a Forever Red
We
movie, you
might-
filthy communist.
Boom.
I feel so offended right now. What the?
Thank
fuck?
you.
Are you gonna say that the Philippines aren't almost communist?
All right, but A, wasn't born there. B, only been there once. Did not like it. So
C, you're Filipino.
kinda like 1/16.
Still Filipino.
Technically 1/8, but there's my dad, my grandmother.
Yeah, okay, we
We're not talking
get it,
about this
Katie.
now, please.
We're not going into detail on family history.
I'm part Cherokee Indian. No, for real.
So do your plugs.
Yeah.
While you've listened to Shake and Bake with 2
They-
strange guests,
This is a very surprising
Weird day.
episode.
it was one of
You
those
gotta
days.
you gotta shake it up.
Um,
Wow.
I'm not gonna touch that.
No,
Charlie,
no.
that was
You
Well,
can find the
Eric-
show on Twitter at Shake and Bake Pod. You can find also on Patreon, patreon.com/Shake and Bake. Toss us a couple bucks, get perks and goodies, and feed us. You can find my personal Eric Twitter at EDP501.
You can find mine's Travers at RyanTravers8. There's also the subreddit r/Shake and Bake Pod.
Find Nick at Nick Diversa.
You don't want to pimp it out?
What? Oh, well, yeah. I'm gonna pimp out my shows again on Sundays, the weekly check. They're slowly getting longer, so by the time this one comes out, we might be at a 10-minute show.
Ooh.
fancy.
And since we have our community manager here for once,
Oh shit.
She was here last week.
She was in the studio.
She was in the studio
last
audience.
week. You can find me at CatNotKit13, and I will also be on the Shake and Bake Twitter, so come say hi.
Then we have a Facebook.
Oh, yes, we do have a Facebook. I have not posted much to that because I need more pictures from you guys. But we do have a Facebook. I think it's at Shake and Bake Pod on Facebook, so come say hi to us there too.
You got a Twitter?
I do. I don't use it though.
Okay.
All right.
Well, this is Charlie. He's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Charlie's great, yeah.
Charlie's fun.
Alright. I love you.
So what?
I don't even.
Check out the videos.